everybody, welcome back to 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that is still a thing. Today in the news, let's talk about yesterday. Remember when we were discussing Steam and all the different Steam news? Well, there are some updates. First off, turns out all those rumors about Gabe Newell going around Seattle delivering Steam Decks, they were true. It looks like we can now completely confirm that Gaben is going around Seattle signing and delivering Steam Decks. There are photos, there's video, it's a thing. Also, when it comes to Steam, yesterday we talked about Steam and NFTs, and one of the quotes was about how 50% of crypto purchases were fraudulent. And a lot of people were like, 50% of all crypto purchases are fraudulent, Jesse? Just to clarify, and thankfully there's an article over on PC Gamer, Gabe was referring to Steam purchases, which certainly explains why Steam stopped taking crypto, and more importantly, why they have no interest in NFTs. And look, Gaben news is fun and all, but I'm never going to be on team pay full price for a game that you may or may not own. It's just not going to happen. However, the enemy of my enemy, sometimes you just got to suck it up for the good of civilization. Speaking of Sid Meier. That is a name I've not heard since. Anyway, terrible bits aside, Sid Meier, the creator of Civilization, has a warning for game companies out there that, and I cannot stress this enough, as it is a no-brainer for anyone who has ever bought games. In an interview with the BBC, Meier said, "People can assume that a game is going to be fun and what it needs for success are more cinematics or monetization or whatever. But if the core just is not there with good gameplay, then it won't work. In a sense, gameplay is cheap. The game design part is critical and crucial, but doesn't require a cast of thousands in the way some of the other aspects do. So it's perhaps easy to overlook how important the investment in game design and gameplay is." Which seems like straight up a crazy thing to have to say, but sometimes, honestly, I feel like companies forgot how to entertain in favor of monetization. Meier went on to say, "There are lots of other ways that people can spend their leisure time. I think the way the internet works, once a shift starts to happen, then everyone runs to that side of the ship." And then he goes on to express that his team isn't going to do any of that. They intend to just keep making high quality games that are fun to play. So bully to you, Mr. Meier. It's a historical and a Civ joke. But anyway, the man has a point. In our final story today, because apparently we have a theme, a new preview is out for a game that definitely has my interest. Crate Entertainment, the devs behind the action RPG Grim Dawn, which came out back in like 2016, have a preview of their newest game, and a drastic departure from the RPG genre, Farthest Frontier. It's a city builder where you play as a small group of settlers, establish a town in a wild frontier, and tame the wilderness. It's basically ye old Sim City, maybe even a little farming sim? According to the devs, you will be doing a lot of in-depth farming. There are 50 types of buildings, all with upgrades, villagers who actively live their lives and perform jobs in real time, and of course, all the fun little things associated with being pre-modern, like the plague and scurvy. It looks exactly like the kind of game that I'd chill with while waiting for a video to render, which is a surprisingly sizable portion of my time. So be on the lookout for that one in the future. Well, that's it for the show today. Thank you so much for all your support and all the comments and subscribes and likes and whizzers and hoodads and all the things that I am making up about YouTube, but really, am I? Also, thank you to everyone over on patreon.com/Jesse Cox for your support, allowing me to make videos like this and not have to care about those whizzers and doodongs. Especially Deidre Cogswell, McLeod Adams, and David DeFalco. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News.